The shooting guard possession. There is 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Grayson Allen.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Allen. Buddy Hield is out there with Jean Charles. Then there's Bull. And it's Kahn in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Some big guys down. Front on the block, Towns and Gobert. And it's Minot in at the small forward position. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Now, here's Bull. Offensive rebound. And that one is hammered home.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Here is Edwards, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Towns, a screen on Hield. Down low, and the dunk by Towns.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Kahn. Defended by Gobert. Pass to Jean Charles. Clippers moving the ball around. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Edwards against Hield. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Towns against Bull. Hield from outside. Pass to Jean Charles. Now Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Kahn. And at last they get one to fall.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Bank shot. No good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. Allen, that's good.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Scooped up. It's good. He's got 6.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancers.
A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Hield. Conley against Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
And it's Towns missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Jean-Charles. Doubled by Conley. Allen dishes to Hield. Here's Jean-Charles. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jean-Charles has got 5.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Hield. To the paint. Gobert down low. Doesn't go that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Screen by Bol. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. Outside, Towns. Conley surveying the D. Looking to end the run. The long distance 3 is buried.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
Here's Jean-Charles. 5 points in the game. And the 3 ball is good.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Reed, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Clippers, number 1.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Reed. Here's Minot. Allen defending. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's tipped. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. 4 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Why not?
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum.
Sean Charles passes to Hield. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Sean Charles, covered by Conley. And Allen launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, it just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
That's tipped. Here's Conley. It's blocked. Hield the pass to Kahn. Here's Sean Charles. Nobody near Allen. Off target with his 3.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Conley against Allen. Outside Conley. Gobert in the corner. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Sean Charles passes to Hield. Here's Sean Charles, covered by Conley. Kahn, defended by Gobert. They get it again. Pass to Sean Charles. For the 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Now here's Edwards. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
One shot.
Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Now, here's Bull. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the left wing, to the middle. Reed in the post. He's against Bull.
Great defense from Bull, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
And it's Knicks missing. Los Angeles leading by 18. Sean Charles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And he's good on the second. Here's Kolek.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To halt the run. Sinks the triple.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Hawks. Pass to Hield, and here is Portis to the inside. Here's Jean Charles. Here's Coffey. Los Angeles with another miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Kolek. Towns for three. And he stays with it. 6 to shoot. Kick out to Moore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers leading by 16. Pass to Hield. Kahn, guarded by Reed. Hield, the pass to Portis. And it's off from three-point range. The Timberwolves shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Reed gets the bucket.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
When Naz Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
So it's Minnesota now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Alexander Walker. Towns, the screen. Back to Reed from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jean Charles passes to Portis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Man's checked in. Jean Charles passes to Cobb. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nice shot by Portis.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Alexander Walker. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Connects from three-point range. Reeves got his second bucket tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Kahn, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 16 rebounds. And so it's Los Angeles. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So for the Clippers right now, they've got Portis. Trey Mann is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Kahn in at the 5 spot. Here's Mann following the 3 by Minnesota. Kahn guarded by Reed. Here's Kahn. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to Towns. Shoots from 12. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
For a big guy like Towns to have that mid-range game in his bag, that's a big-time weapon for their offense.
Hield outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Inside. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Clippers leading by 15. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mann passes to Kahn. Hield with it. Fires the 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Allen against Miller. Launches it. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here they come. All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Alexander Walker. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Towns. Moore outside. Over Hield. No good from Moore. Los Angeles leading by 17. Allen finds Hield. Back to Allen. Over Miller. Hield outside. Pass to Mann. No good on the 3. Stolen. Here's Kahn. Again, Los Angeles.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
On the wing, Mann. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Kahn. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 18 points for him.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Miller. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Clippers, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Conley with the screen on Hield. Back to Conley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Gobert, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Pass to Allen. Kahn, defended by Gobert. Outside Portis. Allen for three. Gobert pulls it in.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Edwards in for Moore. On the wing, Hield. Portis sets the pick for Hield. Over in the corner, Portis. Here's Kahn. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Shoots over man. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 5 now.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
Man passes to Kahn. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Allen defending. Clock at 6. Reed with the screen on Allen. Kept alive. And they recover it. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Clock is at 3. Conley inside the line. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Gobert. And the wide open shot from Reed. Drills it from outside. He's got 14.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Minnesota making a switch here. Einard's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Bol, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And John Charles is subbed in for Buddy Hield. Pass to man. Allen left side.
Watch him.
Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Here's Minot, defended by Allen. Now here's Conley. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
Here's Sean Charles, covered by Conley. Here's Kahn. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Gobert. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by man. Gobert with a wide open look. And Bol pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Jean Charles, covered by Conley, out to the right wing. Edwards brings the double team. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
To the middle, and stolen by Bull. And here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Defense doing all they could against Bo. I mean, he's so tall, it's hard to defend him.
He misses the free throw. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Naz Reid. And he sinks the second.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
Outside Conley. Conley sets a screen for Towns to end the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one is on Bull. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Jean-Charles. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Towns for 3. Jean-Charles pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Bull. 18 feet out. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Minot bangs home the trifecta. Minot's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's 1:47 left in the first half of the game. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Man passes to Cobb. Here's Jean-Charles. 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Minot. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Edwards looking it over. Conley finds Towns. Outside Edwards. Trying to... Oh, that was a strong toe!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Jean-Charles. 18 points for him. Towns comes with a double team. Pass to Jean-Charles. Kahn, defended by Towns. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 27 points for him.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Scoring the ball. He has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will... shoot two.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
For Minnesota, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Kahn, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Clippers.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here is Edwards. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. Buries it down low. Edwards got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Timberwolves.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
Timberwolves trail by 20. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Towns. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 31.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Conley, the pass to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers leading by 22. Here's Jean Charles. Allen for three. Good on the three-point shot. Allen's got his third bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Towns against Bull. Towns kicks to Conley. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 8 points for Mike Conley.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Now here's Hield. He's got 6.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Minot. Back to Towns. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 9.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Jean Charles passes to Kahn. Kicks it out to Allen. Beyond the arc. Another shot. Banked in off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, this is coming out to the court. Come on,
let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Clippers, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course the Timberwolves just way behind.
And when you look at the Clippers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Pass to Minot. Left side, Edwards. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Hield the pass to Bull. Here's Jean Charles, covered by Conley. Here's Kahn. Again, Los Angeles.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And stolen by Bull. Here's Jean Charles. Edwards defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Kahn. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Morris checked in for Minnesota. The Clippers on defense. Towns finds Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Gobert drawing so much attention from the defense. Nice job finding somebody with a better look.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility. And I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively. And he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Now here's Hield. He's got 6. Bull, the pass to John Charles. Here's Kahn, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
For Minnesota, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Moore outside, down low, and slam dunk by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Sean Charles. He's got 19. Here's Kahn, and he banks in the layup, and he's got 41.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Moore. The 10-footer. Here's Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Conley's got 10 points.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Kahn, defended by Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for Allen. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Moore dishes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Hield. And here is Conley. Pass to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Jean Charles. He's got 19.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Moore finds Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Overhealed. Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Coffee passes to Kahn.
Whoa! Big time!
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9. Moore in the corner. Outside Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. Pass to Jean-Charles. Good on the triple. Jean-Charles has got 4 points this quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Portis. He has 5. Pass to Jean-Charles. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Moore outside. Out left to the wing. Trying to get something going. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Towns. Conley's got 13.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Kahn, defended by Gobert. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Jean-Charles. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And Moore kicks to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Here's Jean-Charles. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's Minnesota now after the Clippers pick up 2. Shoots from the block. Here's Towns. Can't hit from in close. It's been all Clippers. Jean-Charles passes to Coffee. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. The Clippers rebound. Here's Kahn. Count it.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Minnesota shooting around 40% from the floor here. Healed against Conley. To the inside. Towns kicks to Conley. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor, the scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hield is out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Kahn in at the center position.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Moore outside. Towns down low. Defended by Portis. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
First team foul. One shot.
Now here's Moore. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Alexander Walker. And Reed has it in the corner. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Pocket two, long range from the inbound. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
To the paint. Oh, wow, man. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Count that bucket.
Hard to take everything away from Reed because he has such a versatile skill set.
Here's Highland, defended by Alexander Walker. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Now here's Hield. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from three. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time. Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's defended by Highland. It's deflected. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
No good on that one.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Miller's checked in for more. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Shot to stop the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Boy, how do you stop Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
The free throw drops for Towns. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Outside Portis. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Alexander Walker finds Conley. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Hield. 6 to shoot. Reed against Portis. Lets it go from the wing. The Clippers grab the miss.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Kahn, defended by Towns. And another one! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Reed with the screen on Hield. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Hield. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Now Highland. Kahn, guarded by Reed. Allen passes to Kahn. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shoots over Reed. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Conley. Reed with it. Defended by Allen. Fader on the way. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
Here's Highland. On the wing, Hield. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Oh! Wow! My goodness!
Man! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
At the top of the key, Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Highland passes to Cobb. Outside Portis. In the corner, it's Hield. Sinks the three-pointer.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
Miller outside. Here's Towns. It's tipped, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. There's the foul against the Clippers. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Bull. He's checked in for Bobby Portis, and John Charles is subbed in for Highland. Here's Kahn. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Minot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Jean Charles. Kahn, defended by Gobert. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Hield. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Towns with the bucket.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Driving to the basket. Bull kicks to Allen. Here's Jean Charles. Covered by Conley. Here's Kahn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Austin's checked in, and Amir Coffey is subbed in for Allen. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Towns in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And he gets the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside Conley. Pass to Minot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Edwards launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Jean Charles passes to Cobb. Lays it up off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Back to Conley. Shoots the 3. No good. Shot missing. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Mann. Left side, Edwards. All sorts of time, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Here's Sean Charles. Covered by Conley. Gobert brings the double team. Coffee passes to Kahn. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Now here's Conley, defended by Mann. Pass to Edwards. Towns for three. Boston grabs the miss. The Clippers shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
Kahn, defended by Gobert, lays it up and banks it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Towns for 3. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. Pass to Coffee. Kahn, covered by Conley. Here's Boston. Puts up a deep 3. He's off on that one. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our player of the game.